5 hidden habits of millionaire coaches. If you watch this video and stay until the end, you're not only going to learn these 5 hidden habits, but you're also going to get access to my morning routine checklist. It's my exact morning routine that I use to start every day with more focus and productivity. So stick around. What's the first habit of millionaire coaches? The first habit is to wake up before 6 a.m. I know this is not what you want to hear, especially if you're a night owl, but I don't know a single 7-figure coach, millionaire coach, who doesn't wake up early and start their day with intention. Now, why is that important? Because life happens. Life gets in the way. Other people's agenda is shoved upon you and me because that's how life is. And so if you wake up early, you have a sacred period of time before the emails and the text messages and the phone calls flood in. And so if you're not doing this yet, this one habit, if all you do is decide to start waking up before 6 a.m., your entire business will transform. And I wouldn't even say 6 a.m. is a benchmark. That's the minimum. Most millionaire coaches that I know, me included, wake up at 5:30 or 5 a.m. or even earlier. Now, the shift to this doesn't happen overnight, especially if you're used to staying up late and waking up at 7 or 8 a.m. But if you can just over time, day after day, change your wake up time by 15 minutes. If you can change it from 15 minutes, let's say that you wake up at 8 a.m., right? Then you wake up at 7:45, then 7:30, then 7:15, then 7, then 6:45, and so on. In 8 days, you're at 6 a.m. In 12 days, you're at 5 a.m. And sure, you're going to be tired during the day in the beginning, but soon your nighttime will be a lot earlier. You're going to be slowing things down and going to bed at 9 or 10 p.m. at night to get a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So that's one critical hidden habit that we don't see. Again, you see the coaches online, but what you don't see is what they're doing between 4 and 6 a.m. And many of them are waking up, going through their routine, and actually working on their business. The second hidden habit of millionaire coaches is to find the who before figuring out the how. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, for those of you that are just starting your journey, this may be a little challenging because if you're under 6 figures in your coaching business, you don't have a lot of financial resources yet from the business itself to hire your team. That's what I mean by finding the who. So in the beginning, you do need to figure out the how. My first year or two of my business was me doing everything. I was building my funnels. I was writing my emails. I was creating my social media content. I was managing my calendar. I was doing my sales calls because I didn't have the resources at the time to hire a team. But the distinction between a 6-figure coach and a 7-figure coach is that 7-figure coaches start to delegate. In fact, you should start at 6 figures. 7-figure coaches have mastered delegation. They've already looked at the things that need to get done in their business that are not the highest and best use of their time. So in the beginning, if you're in that 0 to 6-figure range, then you're probably going to be doing all this stuff and you got to learn those skills to get those results. But as soon as possible, you've got to shift your mindset because what got you here to 6 figures will not get you to 7 figures. You've got to start letting go of control. And I want to share right now who to hire first, because if you have an online coaching business, there's a very structured sequence and order of who you should hire. The first hire that you want to make is always going to be an administrative assistant, a virtual assistant, somebody who can free you up from the admin work. Because if you are doing your own admin work, that means that you are your own admin, right? You're not the CEO, you're the admin. So the first thing that you want to do is think about what is an affordable or who is an affordable assistant that I can get. Sure, you can get somebody based in the US who's trained well, but could cost you a lot of money. Or you could go overseas and you could look for somebody in the Philippines or India or anywhere else overseas, pay someone that doesn't cost you a lot of money, that because of their cost of living pays them really well, and start delegating and training them to manage your email, to manage your calendar, to post on social for you. That's your first hire. Your second hire should either be sales or delivery. Okay, now this does not include contractors because sometimes you're gonna, hire an agency to run ads for you, or you're gonna hire a designer on a contract basis. I'm talking about employees. Having a coach on your team to free you up from delivery, or having a salesperson on your team to free you up for sales. Those are the first 2 to 3 critical hires that you want to make to become a 7-figure coach. So the mindset here and the hidden habit is that instead of a coach figuring out how to do all the stuff, the first thought is who do I know or who do I need that can do this for me? The third hidden habit of millionaire coaches is to focus block time on your most important projects. And specifically doing this in that 4 to 6 a.m. time frame or 5 to 7 a.m. time frame. Because the world is flooded with distractions and they are unavoidable. But when you block time your focus by following something like the Pomodoro technique, the Pomodoro technique basically says for 50 minutes, you are focused on one task at hand without any distractions. You're not sipping water. You're not having a snack. You're not using the bathroom. You're literally for 50 minutes of full focus time, you're getting the project done. Then you take 10 minutes and you take a quick break. You get up, you stand up, you walk around, you maybe go outside, you go to the restroom, you do whatever you need to do in that 10-minute break so that you can do another 50-minute focus time. And that's what the Pomodoro technique is. I literally set a timer, an egg timer on my desk. I turn off my phone. I put it in the another room in a drawer that I can't see. It's on airplane mode. I can't hear rings. If I'm working from home, I let my wife and my family know that I'm focused on a project. Do not disturb me. And that's when magic happens. And if you struggle with distraction or ADHD, then you could also consider chunking that down. And instead of doing a 50-minute focus time, it's 25 minutes with 5 minutes off. So imagine you do 25 minutes of focus, 5-minute break, 25 minutes focus, 5-minute break. That's still 50 minutes of focus time in 60 minutes. So that is a hidden habit that I see every successful millionaire coach do. The fourth hidden habit is to produce more than you consume. Now, this can be challenging, especially if you use social media to build your business, because it's so easy to get distracted and consumed by your newsfeed and see other people's posts, or to go to YouTube with the intention to create content, but then somebody else's video distracts you, gets your attention, and now you spend 15 minutes watching this video. The idea here is you want to produce more than you consume. So if you can produce 3 times as much as you consume, your business will start taking off because you'll stop wasting time consuming other people's content and you'll start producing content to generate leads and attract clients. That's what I'm doing in this video. Don't get me wrong. I watch YouTube videos for sure. And I publish 1 video every single week like clockwork. And I publish a lot of other social media content. So I lean on producing more than I consume. That's the fourth hidden habit of millionaire coaches. The fifth and final millionaire hidden habit is to build congruence and conviction in your value, in your offer. Certainty sells, congruence sells. And when you absolutely believe and own the value of your offer, your conversion skyrockets. That's a key distinction in the mindset and the heart set that I've seen in 7-figure coaches. Is yes, they may still struggle with imposter syndrome from time to time, but they don't let it stop them. And when they're in their content creation mode, or they're in an enrollment call, or they're speaking at an event, they speak from conviction. They speak with certainty because they've gotten the results and they've helped their clients get those results too. And the audience, the viewer, can feel that. The moment that you start doubting yourself and feeling insecure, if you're in a sales call, that person's gone. They feel your energy. And so when you have your next sales call, I want you to go through and replay all the success stories that you've had. Think about all the clients that you've helped win, the problems that you solved, the results that they got, the transformations that were made. Let that be a reminder of how valuable you are as a coach. And if you haven't done that because you're a newbie and you haven't worked with any clients yet, then think about the own transformation that you got in your life, right? Think about the results and the shifts that you've made. That is a fifth hidden habit of millionaire coaches. So what is one habit that you plan to commit and to create and commit to this year? Do me a favor and comment below what that habit is. And as promised, I also said that if you stay until the end of this video, you're going to get my morning routine checklist for free. It's available in the link in the description. So just click that link and you can download it for free. It is super valuable. Now, before I wrap up this video, I have a quick favor to ask. 74% of my viewers, people who watch this video, aren't subscribed to my channel, which is insane. It is way too high. And so I ask that if you got value from this video and my other videos, please subscribe to my channel right now so that you never miss a future video. And once you've subscribed to the channel, make sure to check out my next video, which is going to reveal my 7-figure morning routine for coaches. I know you'll get the checklist, but if you want a video walking you through step-by-step this 7-figure checklist, go ahead and click up here, watch this video, and I'll see you in the next video. My name is Peter Scott, reminding you to be here, act now, and fear less.